Hi guys! So today I want to talk to you guys about the Fireball concept or Fireball initiative or Fireball outlook. That sounds more sophisticated. But anyway, so story goes I was out and there was this lady that was eating a fireball. I don't know what if you guys know what it is, but this is an atomic fireball and like really tiny below it, it says candy and artificial flavor. I don't know how you consider this candy, but yeah. So this lady was eating it, and she looked like she was in pain, and she was distressed. But I honestly didn't know whether it was from the candy or if it was something more personal. And before I could ask what was going on, somebody else jumped at the opportunity and was like, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. It's just from the candy." I was looking at her like, lady, candy is not supposed to make you look and feel like that. Um, and I guess she could read my expression, so she goes, "Oh, it's nothing. I know it's burning right now and it's tingly and smells weird," which it really did smell weird. I mean, we weren't close and I could still smell it from that far. But yeah, she was like, "I know it smells weird, but it's just momentary until, you know, I get to my big sweet ball of candy in the middle." And I was looking at her like, wow. And she said it with so much enthusiasm that I honestly was amazed. But I wasn't amazed because of how she was treating the candy. I was just amazed because her words ring so true in everything that has to do with life. You know, if I look at myself, and let me just use myself as an example, I don't like anything that's sour, weird taste before getting to my sweet stuff. I like everything sweet. If I go to the grocery store to buy candy or if I go to the store to buy candy, it will always be chocolate or caramel or, you know, sweet goodness of sweetness, whatever you want to call it. It wouldn't be anything that I would have to eat. I would have to taste something weird to get to the sweet or taste something horrendous to get to the sweet, which is what I think about when I think about a fireball. And just for her to say that she would have to get through that, and she only knew that it was momentary to get to her sweet big ball of her big ball of sweet candy on the inside. I was just thinking that's how we should look at life, you know, because with life you don't, contrary to what I think should happen, we don't always get things on a silver platter. We don't always get things sweet. We don't always get things, you know, in order as we plan or as we envision. You know, you have days when you have bad days. You get failures, you get hardships, you get so much pain, you know, especially when we're trying to achieve something that we really desire. And I think that if we always thought of it as, well, what we're going through right now is momentary, and kind of look at the big picture, or kind of look at the end result, we would, we can do so much more, you know, than to just sit and complain and be like, I give up because it's hard, or I give up because I can't do this anymore, which I do most of the time. But yeah, and I just wanted to share that with you guys because she really inspired me. And if we have the fireball concept, in whatever it is in life, whether it's through work or school or family or whatever that, or whatever goals we have in life, that if we just endure for just a little bit longer, just a tiny bit longer, we can achieve so much more. Like we can break through heights and we can, you know. But yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys that you should just have the fireball concept, get a fireball, get an atomic fireball. Probably doesn't cost that much. Not to eat, but just as a motivation, you know, for life, that it is important. And I think about it this way: it is important to go through to get to, you know, because so many times if we always get things that are easy, we end up not seeing the value of it, and we end up not cherishing it. What might be important because we didn't go through something to learn more to achieve greater things, you know. So it's very, very important to go through to get to. And the only way you're going to do that, the only way you're going to break through barriers, the only way you're going to achieve more than you could ever possibly imagine is if you have the fireball outlook. Is if you have, or I mean, you don't have to call it that if it sounds corny to you or whatever, but if you have something, if you think like that, if you think like the makers of the atomic bomb, or if you think, not the atomic bomb, the atomic fireball, or if you think like this lady that I met, that you can do so much more. So yeah, I really hope you're inspired because I honestly was.
Oh, 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 somebody who belongs to God tonight, give him a praise. Clap your hands to his glory. Somebody who